Ever since, every week during the football season, Jeff has gone to his computer. And over many hours of careful thought and agonizing movement, he has composed a message that is read aloud to the team.
When I come to this mountain, I'm a perfectionist. I've got to be as close to perfect as I can get for what I'm trying to say.
That same message, if I would have given it to him, would have not had the impact that it has had on the kids.
2 seasons ago, Jeff saw his team display lackadaisical effort at the end of a key game. So Jeff challenged Lake Oswego to play hard for all 48 minutes of every game. LO48 became a Laker catchphrase.
Guys were writing it on jerseys, on their socks, on their arms. And then this year, now we're putting it up on the walls, and when we walk out, we're slapping the LO48 just to remind ourselves that we need to play 48 minutes every game.
I really crystallized in my mind, and they really listen to what you're saying.
Later that season, in a state semifinal, a late TD pulled the Lakers within a point. They went for 2, but the pass slipped through the hands of tight end Kyle Lavender.
Jeff, he was probably my biggest supporter after that. He actually wrote me probably a 2-page email. I remember him writing in the email, he sees a lot of himself in me. He really felt for me, and that made me feel for him even more.
This season, Jeff was given a coach's title, and Kyle was named second team All-State. Part of a team that, as Friday's playoff game nears, now listens to Jeff's message, read by assistant coach Frank Everhart.
You will play 48 minutes of Laker football and leave everything you have on that field, or the Wildcats will take your dream to the next round.
It is a message that always ends by letting these players know that they are not alone.
Complete the vision. Live the dream. In the trenches with you, Coach Jeff.
In the trenches with you. What touches you about those words?
Because I know he wishes he was right there on that field.
On that field later that Wednesday, Jeff takes his regular spot at practice, braving the elements just to keep a watchful eye on his players. "48 hours later, it's Friday, game day. Jeff has been watching these seniors since they were freshmen. He knows their Lake Oswego football careers could have just 48 minutes left. So do they. Jeff is in the locker room as Coach Corey addresses the team.
They think they're a better football team. They think they're going to come over here and win. I'll tell you what I think. I think trust. I think family. I think LO48. 48 minutes of football, our style. That's what I think. Man, life's battles don't always go to the bigger, stronger, faster man. Sooner or later, the guy who wins, the guy who believes it can.
We see Jeff right as we're coming out of the tunnel, and that's something that it really puts everything in perspective. You realize how lucky we are even to be out on this field, to be playing this game.
The heavy fog of a fall evening in Oregon looms over the field. Peering through the mist is Jeff, guided by Chimes Austin, the man who was once his quarterback.
Get him, get him! Yeah! Who was that?
Billy Lee.
Billy Lee.
cheerleaders and coaches offer encouragement, the Lakers grind out an early lead. The game and the breaks seem to be going their way. In the end, the grit and determination of the team from Lake Oswego, playing Jeff's way through a full 48 minutes of Laker football, wins the game.
The kids are going all of them. Oh my gosh.
They love you too. That must mean a lot.
I get chills when they come up after the game and they start talking to Jeff, because they're taking it in, and you can tell that they want it to go on. They don't want it to ever end.
After this win, Jeff knows that next week he'll be writing another message to remind these players that they are on his mind and in his heart. A message that will once again end with these words: "In the trenches with you, Coach Jeff."
Chris, thanks a lot. You know, Lake Oswego went on to win its next playoff game before losing in the state semifinals. During the offseason, though, Jeff continues to write a daily inspirational email message to visitors on his Friends for Jeff website. This spring, he plans to accomplish one of his life goals, attending his daughter Priya's graduation from Lake Oswego High School. Still ahead on SportsCenter, George Mason.